Ara is a southern constellation situated between Scorpius and Triangulum Australe. Its Latin name means altar. Ara was one of the 48 Greek constellations described by the 2nd century astronomer Ptolemy, and it remains one of the 88 modern constellations defined by the International Astronomical Union. Notable features: Stars Ara contains part of the Milky Way to the south of Scorpius and thus has rich star fields. Alpha Ara is a blue-white-hued star of magnitude 2.8, 242 light-years from Earth. Beta Ara is an orange-hued supergiant of magnitude 2.8, 600 light-years from Earth. Gamma Ara is a blue-hued supergiant of magnitude 3.3, 1140 light-years from Earth. Delta Ara is a blue-white-hued star of magnitude 3.6, 187 light-years from Earth. Zeta Ara is an orange-hued giant of magnitude 3.1, 574 light-years from Earth. Deep sky objects. The northwest corner of Ara is crossed by the galactic plane of the Milky Way and contains several open clusters and diffuse nebulae. The brightest of the globular clusters, 6th magnitude Ngc 6397, lies at a distance of just 6,500 light-years, making it one of the closest globular cluster to the Solar System. Ara also contains Westerland 1, a superstar cluster that contains the red supergiant Westerland 1-26, one of the largest stars known. Although Ara lies close to the heart of the Milky Way, two spiral galaxies are visible near Star Eta Array. Open clusters. Ngc 6193 is an open cluster containing approximately 30 stars with an overall magnitude of 5.0 and a size of 0.25 square degrees, about half the size of the full moon. It is approximately 4,200 light-years from Earth. It has one bright member, a double star with a blue-white-hued primary of magnitude 5.6 and a secondary of magnitude 6.9. Ngc 6193 is surrounded by Ngc 6188, a faint nebula only normally visible in long-exposure photographs. Ngc 6200, Ngc 6204, Ngc 6208, Ngc 6250, Ngc 6253, IC 4651. Globular clusters. Ngc 6352, Ngc 6362, Ngc 6397 is a globular cluster with an overall magnitude of 6.0. It is visible to the naked eye under exceptionally dark skies and is normally visible in binoculars. It is a fairly close globular cluster, at a distance of 10,500 light-years. Planetary nebulae. The Stingray Nebula, the youngest known planetary nebula as of 2010, formed in Ara. The light from its formation was first observable around 1987. Ngc 6326. A planetary nebula that might have a binary system at its center. Illustrations. In illustrations, Ara is usually depicted as an altar with its smoke rising southward. However, depictions of Ara often vary in the details. In the early days of printing, a 1482 woodcut of Gaius Julius Hyginus's classic Poeticon Astronomicon depicts the altar as surrounded by demons. Johann Bayer in 1603 depicted Ara as an altar with burning incense. The flames rise southward as in most atlases. Hyginus also depicted Ara as an altar altar with burning incense, though his aura featured devils on either side of the flames. However, Willem Blaeu, a Dutch uranographer active in the 16th and 17th centuries, drew aura as an altar designed for sacrifice, with a burning animal offering. Unlike most depictions, the smoke from Blaeu's aura rises northward, represented by Alpha Array. A more unusual depiction of aura comes from Aratus, a Greek uranographer, in 270 BCE. He drew aura as a lighthouse, where Alpha, Beta, Epsilon, and Zeta Array represent the base, and Eta Array represents the flames at the lighthouse's light. Mythology. In ancient Greek mythology, aura was identified as the altar where the gods first made offerings and formed an alliance before defeating the Titans. The nearby Milky Way represents the smoke rising from the offerings on the altar. Equivalence. In Chinese astronomy, the stars of the constellation lie within the azure dragon of the east. 5 stars of Aura formed Gui, a tortoise, while another 3 formed Chu, a parcel. Namesakes. Usara was a United States Navy Crater-class cargo ship named after the constellation. Bibliography. Dunlop, Storm. Atlas of the Night Sky. Collins. ISBN 9780007172238. Ridpath, Ian, Tyrion, Will. Stars and Planets Guide. Princeton University Press. ISBN 9780691089133. Ridpath, Ian, Tyrion, Will. Stars and Planets Guide. Princeton University Press. ISBN 9780691135564. Stahl, Julius D.W. The New Patterns in the Sky. MacDonald and Woodward Publishing Company. ISBN 97809399304-5. Online sources: AEA 2006-71, 2006. Retrieved 10 July 2012. Ridpath, Ian. Ara, Star Tales. Retrieved 7 June 2012.